Hi, welcome to my designer diary video. Now, I saw someone, it was either late last night or this morning, complaining about the fact that they had submitted a deal of the day and several months ago, and they got nothing for it. And their main complaint was the fact that it wasn't really a marketing advantage at all if you simply you put these things into like a black hole and you've got no idea when it's ever going to come out. To which the response was that, well, yeah, you get 24 hours notice to line up any newsletters or social media marketing, which, to be honest, isn't much use because anyone that's running an email newsletter knows that you should really be sending emails on a very regular basis so people know to expect, say on a Monday or on a Friday afternoon or whenever you have this regular thing that they get your your emails on this regular time slot. They know what they signed up for, when it's going to come. So you don't really want to be just sending out emails willy-nilly. But uh, yeah, so one of the problems with deal of the day is that the pricing is based upon the size of the list. And going back into kind of December, January time, it was about 750, and then overnight it jumped to 1339 because they changed the formula for how it's priced. It used to be 1 plus 8 for every title that was in the queue, so you could work out how big the queue was, and it's a random lottery within the queue with exclusive publishers have a greater chance than non-exclusives. So, but you never know when your title's going to come out until 24 hours before. Now they changed this queue because there was over 90 titles in the list, and this idea of it taking so long for something to come out again was becoming frustrating. And now, despite the change, we are back to exactly that position. It's taking probably 3 months for a title to come out now. Um, so while I was thinking about this, I was also thinking about publisher points in general. If you haven't, if you're a fairly new publisher or you're not familiar with publisher points, DriveThru have this page. And now the first bit is quite interesting, the fact that you get 10 for free every month. If you're exclusive, you get an extra 10, so you get either 10 or 20 per month, plus one for every $10 of sales in the previous month. Now, the last link on this page says that you can send emails to people on your wish list or shopping carts. That's a lie. You can't. It used to be you could do that. It cost 3 publisher points to do it, but now you can't do that. That's just an old link or old wording, and it comes up in the Discord on a regular basis. People discover that, want to be able to do it, find they can't do it. Um, so yeah, that's one thing. If you go looking at your publisher points, and you see that link. It doesn't. The link works, but it doesn't give you that option. So these are my publisher points spent and received since I started in end of August 2016, um, and so I was getting 20 for free that month. And then you can kind of see that that those five there, well, that 25 is 20 free and five from $50 worth of sales. Um, then it was kind of $10 of sales the next one, and it kind of bimbles along a little bit while I'm working at what on earth's going on. And then I had a good month there with $90 worth of sales, um, and it kind of bimbles along. I'm learning the trade, and then around beginning of 2019, so 3 months in after not really doing anything of any significance, that's when it starts to ramp up, and you see, it, go remember times that by 10 basically for the dollars worth of sales, and then we're getting up here, so that's like 1,500, 1,700, 1,800, and so on. And then you go, I think my best month there is 584, so nearly $6,000 worth of sales that month. Yeah, so yeah, you can see how I kind of like didn't really do much while I was, I had no back catalogue to speak of. I was producing very small things for very low prices, and actually most of my effort was going into community content, um, which doesn't earn you any publisher points. So yeah, you can see how it was generally kind of ramping up. Um, the deals of the day were okay. Here you go. My first one was that my first one? I think it was. Yes, it was. I started really spending in September of uh, 22nd of September, and I think was it 23rd or 24th today? 23rd. So um, 2 years ago, almost to the day, was my first deal of the day going into the queue. And then it only took, what, 13, 14 days for it to pop out again. I then did that again, and it took 2 months to pop out again. Then ignore that one, that's drive through cards. Um, Here, so it went in January, came out in April, so that was 3 months. Ignore those ones, that's drive through cards again. Um, Now I had a quick one because it went in at the beginning of April, came out mid May, so 6 weeks. And then we start getting into long, that was 24th of May, 24th of August, so that was exactly 3 months. Then from August to November, that was a weird one there. Then December to January, January to June, and I'm about to put another one in, so that was from June to September. So it's kind of every 3 months. 90 odd days between drive through between deals of the day, and you can see the general trend where I think the lowest I paid then was, oh yeah, New Year's Day. Yeah, that was a good day for buying a deal of the day because we all got our publisher points on the uh, beginning of the month, but no one was up, so no one had been buying their deal of the day. So I got that one cheap. Um, I don't think people have been putting it into the queue over the Christmas period either, so the queue was getting shorter, so the price was coming down, and it was just before the price change as well. Um, oh no, that was the year before that, but yeah, it was just the fact that it was uh, yeah, over Christmas. I don't think anyone was putting titles into the queue, so that was the cheapest one I ever bought. And then here the the price change happened in December 2021 and took effect at the beginning of 2022. So that price jump of 100 there is the when they changed the pricing and it went up to 1300 and then dropped back down. I think the lowest I ever saw was 813, but here it was at 855, and today I think it is 9 something, 930, 950, not sure which. So yeah, you can see how the price rise is basically inexorably up because they give out new publisher points every single month, and they're being created faster than they're being used, so the price just goes up. Deal of the day, yeah, I've currently got 1100, but I'm about to spend them, and today's price is 958, so 100 more than when I last put the title in. So yeah, that's kind of how the publisher points and deal of the day works. Um, the longer the queue, the higher the price, and the price always goes up. There is little or no point in waiting and expecting that price to come down. It only ever goes up. So yeah, and yet you can expect now, if it's up in the 900s, expect it to take over 3 months for your title to come out. It's currently going up by 20 a day, or 20 per title. So you can just kind of do a little ballpark figure from that, to give you an idea of how long the queue is for deal of the day. Okay, so thank you for watching.